Valley, asking you to join KVON's own Tom Young as he guides a plain English discussion bringing state, local, and Bay Vision 2020 leaders together on the subject of regional government. You owe it to yourself to understand this concept for solving region-wide problems. Mark your calendar, May 20th, 7 p.m. at the Napa Ed Center Auditorium. For more information, call 258-8503.
My name's Jack Baird.
I'm Brenda Prather. Greg is not here right now. He's gone to a concert that his son is giving. He'll return.
And I think it's also important to note that we have another of our members missing. She had a baby this week. That's Mary Fran Roca, a little girl, 7 pounds, 11 ounces. So what are we going to call her, 7-11? I think to start off, and we're going to kind of wing this because our big night was last Monday night, and I think that was a tremendous success, but there was a lot that led up to that. We have met pretty consistently over the last 9 months, starting off with a meeting of the 5 of us in Greg's office, and we really didn't know where we were going to go. What do you talk about in growth and housing? And we fished around, we took a look at the master plans for the city of Napa and for the county of Napa. We pulled out charts and maps and God knows what all, and finally, thank God, Brenda came up with regional government. And I think it is a subject whose time has come, as you will see when she goes through the timelines in just a minute, and then as we wind up, that whether you like it or not, it's here. Whether you like it or not, we're going to have to participate in it somehow, and we think we've got a way to get all of the communities in Napa, all of the cities, and American Canyon, they will be a city too, and get them involved in what's going to happen with this valley when all 9 Bay Area counties are going to be involved in what is going to happen regionally in this entire Bay Area. Brenda?
I'm going to stand over here because I'm short. The Leadership Napa Valley Class 4 Growth and Housing Committee members are Greg Bennett, who's our chairman, Brenda Prather, Mary Frances Roca, Jack Baird, and Michael Dinkavage. The panelists that appeared on Monday evening, scheduled to appear, Senator Mike Thompson, due to an unexpected commitment in the state Senate, Senator Thompson was unable to appear, so Ms. Pat Garrett, the legislative director for the office of Senator Thompson, participated in the forum. We had Napa City Mayor Ed Solomon, Napa City Councilman Dave Paulson, Todd Kaufman. Todd is from the California Office of Research. He helped write the bill that refers to regional government, and that's under Willie Brown's sponsorship, and it's Bill number 3. Napa County Supervisor Paul Battisti, and Joe Bodovitz, he was the project manager for Bay Vision 2020. Our moderator was KVON's general manager and owner, Tom Young. He did an outstanding job, incidentally. He kept us right on schedule, which was his job. We had a definition of the problem presented by Dan Marks. He is the City of Napa Principal Planner. We would like to thank the following people for helping us get this presentation together. Linda Asbury did a beautiful job of an article in the Chamber of Commerce newsletter. Channel 5B that will be televising the complete forum. I will give you the times and dates of that. The City of Napa Planning Department, Dan Marks, KVON, KVYN Management, Napa Chamber of Commerce, and Napa Valley Unified School District. I'll go through quickly a summary of our timeline, and as you're going to see, we spent a lot of time on this. We had some help from Mr. Battisti. He came in right at the first of the meetings and discussed with us the possibilities of regional government and regional planning and what was taking place throughout the Bay Area and what could be taking place within Napa County. That sold us on the idea that we needed to go forward with this. On October 12, 1990, our committee met to brainstorm the subject of growth and housing in the Napa Valley. On November 11th of 1990, each member of the committee was asked to present 3 project ideas for consideration. On January 6, 1991, County Supervisor Paul Battisti met with us the committee decided to look into presenting a forum on regional government. 3 possible dates were chosen, and each of us was asked to contact possible panel members. Letters were drafted, approved, and sent to each prospective panel member. On January 30th, 91, some of the panel members have given us a positive response. We've brainstormed on what steps we need to take to make the public aware of the forum. We listed all of the components needed to make the event successful and assigned our individual tasks. On February 19th, we met to confirm information we were asked to investigate. Follow-up phone calls to panel members were assigned. We set March 15th as the date when all of our tasks are to be completed and a final date for the forum is to be set. As you might imagine, going through this, trying to get this many people together on one night when it was convenient for everyone was almost impossible, but we made it. We met on March 19th, and the Napa District Auditorium availability was confirmed, and May 20th, 1991 was set as the date for our formal forum. All parties were contacted and confirmed. The format of the evening was discussed. Each committee member was asked to prepare 3 questions pertaining to regional government to be asked of the panelists. Press releases and flyers were discussed and approved. Flyers are to be passed out at Leadership Napa Valley class members at the May 3rd meeting. The committee decided to invite Dan Marks of the City Planning Department to our next meeting. On April 30th, 1991, Dan Marks met with us. He was very helpful in deciding on a final agenda. The committee wanted the evening to run in a timely manner, so a time frame was set for each portion of the forum. We decided that 1 formal question would be asked of the panel members. That question is to be about housing. After responding to this question, the public will be given an opportunity to ask questions of the panel. May 13th, our final committee meeting. This is our final meeting before the actual forum. Press releases have been delivered to all local newspapers. Invitations have been mailed to all Chamber of Commerce members as well as all government offices in Napa County and City. Linda Asbury of the Chamber of Commerce has written an article about the forum to appear in the Chamber newsletter. The Chamber took care of the cost of mailing our invitations. Mailing labels were prepared by the committee for those invitations. 2 committee members will be on Double Talk on KVON Radio on May 17th, 1991. Public service announcements have been made for broadcast on KVON and KVYN Radio. Arrangements have been made with Channel 5B for taping of the forum for future broadcast. Copies of these tapes will be made available for public viewing at the Napa Public Library and the Chamber of Commerce. Tapes will also be sent to our state legislators. The total cost of presenting this forum, we had to pay a sound technician $36. Channel 5B requested $25 for taping, and refreshments, $40. Total cost, $101. Funding was made available by the Napa Chamber of Commerce, and we thank you immensely, Chamber members. Okay, we had in attendance 32 people. We felt that we were very successful. You never know when you put on something like this. You just don't know what the attendance will be. You might have noticed on the front page of the Napa Register on the night following, we had an article on our forum talking about how it was presented and what was presented. Throughout the booklet, which it will be available for you this evening, are various letters that were written to the people that helped us with the forum, asking them for their participation. We feel that we had a successful, very successful forum. We have brought to the attention of the Napa residents, Napa County residents, that regional government is on its way. Be prepared. I'd like to tell you that Channel 5B will be broadcasting the full tape on 4 different occasions. June 7th at 7:30 p.m., June 15th at 8:30 p.m., June 22nd at 7:30 p.m., and June 30th at 8:30 p.m. If you weren't able to attend the actual forum, please take the time to watch. I think you'll be very well educated on what's going to be going on in the Napa Valley. Thank you very much.
I think just in closing, we don't see this as the end. The whole idea of the forum was to bring information to the Napa Valley and to get people interested. The next step, I think a very logical step, is to try and get the government leaders of all of the cities, the township, and Napa County together at one time and start developing a consensus on where they should go and how they should react to regional government. As I said in the beginning, it's here. Now, there's probably not going to be very much happening in the first year, although there are something like 6 bills, was it?
Yes.
6 bills are now being presented, or will be presented this year, with very little chance of anything happening this year. So we have a year to get together and talk and make our wishes known. If you don't want anything to do with it, then talk to your legislators. If you think it's a good idea, talk to your legislators. If you don't like what they're doing, run them out of office and run yourself. But I think the time has come for somebody to start thinking about the region. I don't think there's any doubt, in my mind at least, that we can say that air quality is the province of each county. I don't think we can say that water quality is the province of each county. These things all overlap. Transportation is horrendous. Anybody who commutes between here and the Oakland area or the San Francisco area certainly knows that. And since transportation affects air quality, something has to be done. Is it regional government? I don't know. All we can do is ask the question. So our group, hopefully, will move into the future and try and get the government bodies together and get them to start talking. And if we can get the government bodies in Napa to start talking to each other, I think we will have achieved something never happened before. Thank you. Any questions?
Another job well done. Before we take a break, we're going to have one more project group, since we've been moving along so well. Now, the Land and Water Use Project Group, if they'd like to step forward, next. You're online.
Well, our project was the history of Lake Berryessa and the Solano project. And my name is Steve Mack, and I'm going to be taking you on a tour. We have Evans outside, and we'll be going on a tour of Lake Berryessa shortly. Just a second. I think I have to do the slides from the back, right?
Yeah. My name is Linda Asbury. All right, we're introducing our group.
Fanny Aragon.
I'm Kathy Gubb. I'm Kay Carson.
And after Steve does that, we're going to kind of wing it too tonight. We didn't get to practice first, but enjoy the trip.